My aunt was an amazing woman. She loved to laugh, loved her family, and was always kind and considerate to others. She was someone I looked up to and admired her strength and her courage. She was a victim of the residential schools, as her life was shaped by those early experiences. She was a huge comfort for me, as she often looked after me as a young child. In her later years, she lived in the city, Winnipeg. She became a mother of 2 beautiful little girls. She loved being a mother. It's about this time her life took a huge turn. I believe this was the result of the trauma and grief she suffered in the residential schools. During this time, I was often asked by my grandmother to look for her, to find her, to make sure she was okay. I would go in and out of the bars on Main Street. One time when I found her, I remember her saying, "You don't belong here. You need to go and live a better life." I witnessed her trauma, which led to her making choices that were not always the best, but ones that perhaps allowed her to forget the pain for a while. My aunt's 2 children were apprehended by Children's Services and placed with family. She died when she was 27 years old, murdered, and no one was ever held responsible. She said something to me the last time I talked with her. She was in the kitchen making tea. I can't remember the entire conversation, but I will never forget when she looked at me in the eyes and said, "Don't end up like me. I want you to live a good life." At the end of our talk, she gave me a ring. It was one of those silly mood rings, and I lost it. But I will never forget the last words she said to me. If I would have known that would be the last time I would talk to my aunt, I would have hugged her and told her how much I loved her. I would have told her her 2 little girls would be okay. I would look after them like she looked after me. Over the 44 years since the last conversation, I have fulfilled my aunt's desire of not living like she did, but I am doing it for her children, her grandchildren, the ones that she had never been able to hold. I am now a voice for my family and my community who have been silenced by oppression. I still honor my aunt every year in the Sisters in Spirit walk, along with the hundreds of families who have faced the same trauma. Seeing them standing together makes me feel hope. Some days the grief is still so very strong. It throws you against the wall. Other days, I am strong. Each day, as our voices get louder, I can feel our community reclaiming their power and place, and it makes me stronger.